So it's late. Not a year. I'm being dramatic. But hi. So tired. Forgive me, I got a migraine too. It's not helping. This channel is gonna be all about my art journey, being a full-time artist, which, has been not the easiest thing. I do digital art, film. I went to school for film, actually.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message.
Music. Probably whatever music you're listening to now underneath this video, like I made. I'm working on game development. Did I say I'm an author too? Yeah, I'm an author too. Yeah. I made a book. It's my first one. It's a little rough, but I'm proud of it though. When I was a kid, I used to love creating. I knew when I was a little girl, it's the only thing I wanted to do, the only thing I wanted to be was an artist. I was Gothic too, so that really didn't help. If you're an immigrant or you're black or brown and you have progressive parents, then you know, right? Yeah, there's a certain expectation. You're supposed to be like a doctor, lawyer, engineer, something useful, right? When they say useful, they don't mean art though. They don't mean, which is sad because it's one of the most useful things, if you ask me. Ghosty pertains to the fact that I would tell like my family, my parents, like, oh, I want to be an artist, and I would just get berated, bro. I could just remember like afternoons of crying and trying to defend my point or perspective or my dream, and and eventually it got to a point where it's like, okay, I have to hide it then. I have to try and hide it and pretend. I have to chameleon into this space until I can like not have to do that anymore. So I ended up, trying to progress my work on the side, Then I took up kind of like freelancing in film so that I could kind of still do my art thing, but not be called an artist, and so still be seen as being useful, right? And my God, that's like harmful to you, bro. It's so harmful. It's so toxic. It's very caustic. It's abrasive. It's abrasive to the soul. And eventually, what happens is you can't do it anymore. You burn out, right? Because you're too busy holding up somebody else's idea of what you should be. Or you flip out. Some people flip out and they start doing, people will be like, oh, they're having a life crisis. No, bro, they're flipping out because they don't know who they're looking at in the mirror anymore. Yeah, I'm an artist. And I'm an artist full time now because I can't be anything else now, guys. I don't know. You know what it is? You know what it is? Honest to God. I burnt out so hard, especially after the pandemic. The pandemic took me over the edge. Like where, I was just doing like production and stuff, working my way up from like PA and working in New York City, and I absolutely loved it. But I was getting a little depressed. Yeah, during the pandemic, I basically tried to figure it out on my own. And I failed quite a few times, bro. And I tried quite a few different angles. And what I discovered in that whole time period is that authenticity is king, emperor. The more authentic to self you can be, the more successful you'll be. You get to a point where you make so many sacrifices, bro. You make so many sacrifices. And it's like, what did this get me? Where did this get me? And where it got me is I decided I wasn't giving up. That's where it got me. That's where I am right now. You're over here watching me make it. And I say that because that's the only option that's there. There'll be lessons, I'm sure. But you're watching me make it and what that looks like and all the fun, the good, the ugly, the weird, my God, that's really your experience, right? Yeah, that's really my experience right now, bro. I have some set goals. My goals are always like way like up. And actually a lot of the work is cutting through trauma so that you can be as authentic as possible. I know that sounds wild, but that's a lot of the work. Why did this get deep? This got deep for no reason. That's it. I'm done.